Yep. Anyways, Streamlabs is very buggy, so I restarted it. So I guess I'll read more scenes after this one. Like it's literally frozen here. Okay. It's still buggy, but whatever. I think it works now. So yeah, I guess I'll start it with this one.
そうですね。
Enjoy that.
カジノへ遊びに来たのではないようであれば、私も装いを変えるべきでしょうね。余暇をくつろぎに来たあなたには、この姿でお出迎えするのがふさわしいでしょう。ああ、そうだ。一つ思いついたのですが、せっかくです、マスター。我がカジノ、私があなたをご案内。まずは冷たい飲み物などを用意しましょう。大丈夫。ノンアルコールも揃えてあります。正しく英霊の身であるからには、日差しを遮ることにさほど意味はないのですが、こう気分というか、この装いでいると自然と傘を差してしまうのです。傘、日傘、私の生きた時代には存在しないものでしたが、なんとも馴染むものですね。体に鎧の重さなく、腰に剣の重さなく、この手には傘の軽やかな手応えのみ。悪くないものです。どうでしょう。他の霊気での私がどうかは分かりませんが、清掃の王として召喚された私は、あなたとこうして歩くのは初めてだったかもしれません。シミュレーター。
Oye, no están todavía.
かりそめの空の下でも。
En 10 minutos
穏
está.
やかに時をあえて贅沢を口にするならば、平穏に暮らす人々の営みなどが聞こえて、
Fuck's sake, I'm sorry, but for the foul language, but I'm being interrupted on the best scene.
この耳に届くことがあるならば、
For dumb everyday things.
さらに
I'm being
そう言ってくれた
basically
らあなた
cock
でよか
blocked
った
in real life.
マスター。さて、ではあまり引き止めすぎてもいけません。今日が何の日であるのか私も知っています。私のために時間を割いてくださってありがとうございます、マスター。もちろん私も抜かりなく用意してあります。いいえ、日頃のあなたの戦いへのねぎらいになれば。こうして普段とは変わった霊気ですので、現在この瞬間の私ならではのものをと考えました。私の今の装いは少し違いますが、基本はバニー。バニーとはウサギです。ウサギといえば愛らしい獣でありますので、はい。このように愛らしさを主体に考えてみたのです。では、そうですね。 ここでお別れとするべきなのでしょうが、この際です。最上階の VIP ルームにて味わっていかれますか？
Jesus, that is steaming hot.
アルトリアルーラー、全力を
Good
持っ
lord.
てゲストをもてなしてみせましょう。
That was great. Just that last line sealed it. I can't believe any gameplay people who wrote for gameplay. Are you serious? You missed out on this? Okay. Not that I'm like a real true self-insider, but I'm surprised I got Jan Archer, Archer last year. Well, last year on the rerun. I thought I'd never get her, but I got her twice on the block. But Jan does love me, I guess, because I'm a true Christian or whatever Catholic. It's tough to call oneself a Catholic, but it's a lot more than just saying what religion you quote believe in. It's like, I think belief is it's just everything is limited by your allegiance to something, but then you don't see the mechanisms, or people don't see the way your mind works or what you're actually learning. Everything I've learned is just, it's a lot more than people think. It's an ocean, really. Like, that's right. I really don't talk about my own mechanisms. It's first of all, it's too much to speak about. I'm more of a one-on-one teacher, if anything. I'd rather not ever discuss certain things. But I will throw a hint or two. Every time I upload a video game, it's like there's a great hint. I'm more of a very indirect teacher, if anything, about the true essence of life itself. Beyond that, beyond material things.
そうですね。申し訳ありませんが、マスター。レージュでブーストお願いします。さすがにあの重さを押すのは難しい。
She has a dolphin and a shark. That's kind of scary. Like, she's insane in a great way. Like they captured her quite well, because her, everyone knows Jan d'Arc was very bloodthirsty as I can't exactly call her a warrior, but like what she kind of just has a violent, and she was self-aware of her violence, which is great, Because every saint in the ideally would, let's be anti-violence, let's just be pacifists, and let's just solve our conflict without bloodshed. But back then, it was a necessity. War was always a necessity for at least to resolve things, or make your value system valid, which was like power. Really, the way power worked back then, it was just consequential. And now power these days, it's false, it's manipulated, it's fake, it's influential, and it corrupts people. It makes people worse. Kids especially, they don't learn anything from, they don't understand the harshness of reality, like how harsh it should be. Like of course, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty and work, or just I'm not saying to get ahead, but to make your character valid. You can't get everything done for you, you know. You have to do everything sometimes by your damn self and accept that as a reality. So I agree with her perspective, and I actually like how insane she actually is. She's not even insane for saying, "Oh, I literally, God speaks to me," because that's the least crazy part of her. At least in terms of her historical self and her portrayal here. Some people fight for movements, but they don't fight anything. They just say what they stand for, and that's it. They leave it at that. They don't fight for anything. They join movements for the sake of joining movements, and if they burn something down, it usually has no meaning, first of all, or it has no conclusive action. You're just destroying things for no reason. And that's why I don't involve myself in these kind of movements. They're very inauthentic. And most of the people are terribly misinformed and terribly uneducated, especially. Like they need to just sit down, get their stories right, their own, it's more of like their own personalities. Like, hey, you seem like you have character issues in real life. Like, hey, look, you gotta know what you're talking about or getting yourself into before you stand up for something. But that's just my my experience, and that's why I don't follow politics at all that much, unless it's for like an economical reason. It's like, okay, if we know this president's gonna be stand up for against this and this, and the material effects will always be manifested. Or like how president's policy affects markets. That's another thing. You just can't. That gray area of politics, you gotta transcend that bullshit, because it's not helpful to you if you just go into the meta frameworks of how, oh, this belief leads to so and so, and that kind of structure sucks. Like, it doesn't work. It's not functional. You don't get the gears going for your own self. You don't actually participate in the game, which sucks. It's a game. At the end of the day, it's a brutal game of life, because it affects you. But if you're just in the nebulae of ideas and concepts, and you get caught up in the, let's just say, spiritual foundations, it's not gonna serve you, because you'll remain. They want you to remain ignorant. But anyways, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do one more scene and call it.
ようこそいらっしゃいました。我が地下図書館では現在ひっそりとバレンタインデーにちなんだブックフェアを開催中です。図書館のどこかに特設本棚が隠されていますので、どうぞ存分にお楽しみくださいませ。恋の本、成人の本、チョコレートの本などなど、バレンタインデーをモチーフにした物語なども集めました。あなたが読んだことのある本もあるかもしれませんね。などと言いつつ、はい、もちろんこの私もご用意しております。あなたへと送る平安 OL などと後世で語られる程度には、そう言っていただけると、選んだ回 勇ましくも戦い続けるあなたへのね。あなたはそう武士のようにあらんと望むわけではないのでしょうに。戦い続け、その胸中はきっと私では察しきれません。ですのでこのチョコレートを持ってせめてもの慰みとなればと。はい。それは私余計なことをしてしまいましたか。英霊の皆様、それぞれの性質や能力をチョコにぎゅっと込めているのだとばかり。そう言っていただけると。はい、お体に触るようなことは決してありません。どうぞ召し上がってくださいませ。
いらっしゃい、待ってたぞ。欲しいものがあったら交換しちゃうからね。頑張って。ほい、来た。こいつを持ってけ。よっ、お疲れちゃん。そろそろ疲れ。
Anyways, since I have stuff to do in real life, I'm gonna call it here. And as much as I would like to read one more scene, see what I don't have yet. Her scene is ridiculous. I think I don't have her yet, but I didn't get any servants this year, new servants. Alright, I'll read this one just because I love, it's another character I like that no one else likes. Just read this one and I'll for real be done.
マスター、少しお話大丈夫でしょうか。いえ、少しばかり気恥ずかしくてです。
Yeah, she's just too cute when like her whole character is like, oh, I don't want to die from this, but it does get overdone, to be honest. Oh, her scene is probably like 2 lines. But she had greater potential than this, really. Like, but I still love her,
そういう要求の代価としてではなく、純粋にこれまでの感謝の気持ちというか。いけませんね。物語が自分の気持ちをただ伝えるだけのことがどうし恥ずかしがっている場合ではありませんね。言葉足らずのせいで嘘だと思われるのは嫌ですから、せめて顔はあらわにしておきましょう。あなたが私に物語以外のものをお求めかどうかは分かりませんけれど、私がこう願っているということだけは覚え、マスター、私を殺さない良きを。
Is that what trauma does to someone like her?
私はこれからもあなたの物語のおそばにいられたら幸い。
She did have a happily after, whatever you call it, the happily ever after ending in her historical. Well, I don't know if she did write 1001 Nights, but like, I guess she married a king and lived happily ever after herself. But I don't. It's kind of embarrassing that I don't know if she's a real historical character, but I do know she in real life she wrote Aladdin and all the other stories. But the other part, I don't know if that's actually true. Like whether she was real or just like.
チョコレートありがたく受け取らないとね。たとえそれが等身大だろうと、なんだかよくわからないものだろうと。
Of course, this guy is. I don't know why he's genderless. They should have just made him a dude. Because also there's a Stoffel here, but like, dude, I don't want to receive these gifts from dudes when they're in the female side. It's kind of that's extremely suspicious because there's no way. At least the emperor should be acknowledged as a male. He has Jun Fukumiya's voice actor, for fuck's sake. Like that guy is I guess a AAA voice actor over there in Japan.
よかったマスター
Chocolate version of Ed. No. Oh, literally a 3 pieces of candy.
イギリスのお菓子で昔節の故郷は何もないところでしたから代わりに母さんが
本当に何もないよなあそこ陰気なブラックモアの墓守とカラスと教会とあとこら来るなやめろ
失礼しましたでもずっと幼い頃母さんが時々母さんはこんなのしかできないって言ってたけど久しぶりで作り方を覚えてるか不安だったんですがゴルドルフさんもこれから師匠やイスカンダルさんにも
感謝感激しろよ
ありがとうございますそのきっとイスカそうなでも師匠や来年
Oh, I don't have Ryan's, but I do have her in JP. Anyway, that's gonna do it. I'll definitely stream trying to get Bazzett and JP, and I'll pay money if I have to, because it's just I like serving someone else likes, but in particular Bazzett because more because I like her character. And second, because she will have a new gameplay mechanic added to the game. And I guess on NA I'll roll for MP2 MP3 Shazarde. I think she's on raid up tomorrow.
アイヌの使徒内は神様っていうより英霊に近いのかな
This is Scandinavian Norse mythology. I thought it was Celtic. I can't even see the difference between Celtic and Norse. Maybe they're the same. But Bazzett is not Luke. I think she's one of the high servants. Her actual possessor, I guess, is one. I guess not Luke, but like I guess someone higher than them. No, one ticket just for the sake of doing it. I don't want to get anything that I don't want to get as a servant. All right, good. I did not want her. Like it would use up my SSR luck to begin with. I just want another 4 copies of this, but that's gonna do it. So, all right, I'll definitely live stream tomorrow, and hopefully I get Bazzett 90 quartz. If I don't, I'll be very disappointed. Very.